welcome to another episode of Bystanders and These Things on the TV, your number one online newspaper review program at News 10. Alright, we have our diverse newspapers here. We are ready to review what's on the front pages of these papers. We appreciate our esteemed viewers for always joining us on this platform, Flip TV and Flip TV Plus. That's the sister channel. Okay, quickly to what we have. We have the point newspaper saying something very, very important here concerning presidential election tribunal. Tension, mixed expectations as Tinubu, Atiku will be no faith tomorrow. Tension, mixed expectations as Tinubu, Atiku will be no faith tomorrow. Quickly to the Vanguard newspaper, was the Vanguard saying at the news stand this morning, NLC's meeting with federal government starts 2-day warning strike. NLC's meeting with federal government starts 2-day warning strike. Quickly to the follow-up story, what we have there, accuses Lalam of industrial dictatorship, blackmail, strike will worsen plight of Nigerians, says federal government. Says we waited on NLC for negotiation, all to no avail. Adds no formal communication from Labour on strike. Baptist Convention warns NLC against hijack by hoodlums. Asks federal government to hasten palliatives. Rethink your stance on warning strike. 400 CSOs tell Labour. On to the next one. Bola Tinubu, a president in need of help. That's what we have on the front page of this paper. Bola Tinubu, a president in need of help. Quickly to another one on presidential poll. Tinubu Atiku will be no faith tomorrow. Tinubu Atiku, no faith tomorrow. That's the 6th of September 2023. On to the next one, which is the Nation newspaper. What's the Nation telling the Nation this morning? At the newsstand, tribunal verdicts on poll. Tinubu will be confident. Tinubu will be confident. Court okays live telecast of judgment tomorrow. Court okays live telecast of judgment tomorrow. Federal government, PUC. Federal government, the PUC that's on the ongoing strike. Strike over subsidy being not needed now. Strike over subsidy being not needed now. That's what we have on the front page of the Nation newspaper. Moving on to another story on the front page of the same newspaper, we have tolling of federal government highways to go on. Tolling of federal government highways to go on, says Umai. Oando acquires NAO's upstream oil assets. We have Sanwo-Olu dropping 5 in new nominees list to assembly. Sanwo-Olu dropped 5 in Sanwo-Olu dropped 5 in new nominees list to assembly. More insights into Tinubu's 100 days in office. More insights into Tinubu's 100 days in office. On to the next one, which is the last report we're reading to the viewers across the globe. We have the Punch newspaper here. What the Punch saying this morning? The Punch is a punchy headline here. Military, please warn protesters as Tribunal delivers verdict Wednesday. Presidential appeal petitions. Military, please warn protesters as Tribunal delivers verdict Wednesday. Military, police vow to prevent violence. Tribunal proceedings for live telecast. Court orders workers to stay away. PDP Labour Party sent APC promises to repay ruling. All right, the last story we're reading to the viewers across the globe. We are 40 years after Buhari's suspension. Lagos Light Rail begins operation. 40 years after Buhari's suspension, Lagos Light Rail begins operations. Once again, I say good morning to the viewers across the globe, and we have our viewers ready to analyze what we have on the front pages of these papers. Good morning to you, Michael.
Good morning, Mike.
And welcome to the program. Yeah, the showdown begins today. Labour on strike. How do you feel about it? I thought the strike would be called off.
Definitely, I knew that forget yesterday that go ahead and say okay. Partially complied with I said the last time. The whole essence tell government that they are still in opposition left where we stand as Labour movement, and government should do the right thing, or that the government promised made available. So I think that's just a message. It's not anything. I don't expect it to be violent in any way. It's just an expression of displeasure over toxic policy of subsidy removal without doing the proper thing.
That is where we are at the moment. The Minister of Labour and Employment, Simon Landon, yesterday, met with the Labour union leaders, and at the end of the day, the meeting ended. Michael, what's your take on it?
Third Labour even not the meeting from what I read in the particular news. But whichever, I think probably the meeting came too late for Labour, I guess. They've already issued their position for that meeting was worried together. I think that was why it was
Wow, that's great. Okay. Moving on to the comment section, we have Victor Amara saying good morning, Food TV. I'm greeting everyone from Valencia and saying good morning to you. Anonymous update here. Oh, don't understand this person. Precious Ikedi, good morning, Mr. Michael, and all the reviewers. Gladys Oyabo, we say good morning to you. Dotman Pounds, Ramsey, Ezi, King Cross. King Cross saying good morning. Saying good morning to you, Andrew Bujimi, and all others saying good morning right here. Okay, Michael, you need to increase your volume, please. David, please try and see to it. We are told to increase our volume here. Let me see if we can raise the mic up.
yes, very cool.
Now, what are the expectations for tomorrow's judgment? You have Obi, Atiku, and Tinubu optimistic of victory tomorrow. You have your candidate, and I don't need you to say it out. I know you have your candidate, your preferred candidate, and you voted for someone in the just concluded 2023 election. Who do you expect to come victorious tomorrow?
We all look forward for the judgment tomorrow. For me, whichever way it goes, all the parties involved as tenders their evidences before the judges, and tomorrow we expect judgments to come. For me, whichever way it goes, Nigeria must remain intact. The interests of Nigeria first. This is our nation. We don't expect it to go down. I also expect institutions that are meant to enforce law and order to be on ground to ensure that the country remains peaceful and orderly, even before, during, and after the judgment. So, as I said, whichever way it goes, I expect whoever lose should still have opportunity to proceed up to the Supreme Court. Don't forget, tomorrow is just from the tribunal level. They still has us up to the Supreme Court to express their litigations. So I expect everything to still be normal even after the judgment tomorrow. Let it be peaceful. Let the judges be fair in their judgments. Let there be no bias. Let there be no intimidation to any of the judges. Let it be fair, and let it be seen to be fair. And I think that's my position.
All right. After 40 years of suspension, the Lagos Light Rail begins operation. It commenced yesterday. That was the 4th of September 2023. Now, as a Lagosian, you are a Lagosian in Lagos here. How do you feel about the development? About 800 passengers were conveyed yesterday.
Good news. Good news. We need that mass movement of people from one location to another in Lagos. Lagos is estimated to be of a population of over 25 million people. So it is long overdue. Let me say long overdue. that project ought to have been running even in the last 20 years. But by and large, we're happy that it eventually came on board. We are happy that Governor Sanwo-Olu was able to put that
in place.
first phase. Don't forget there's still a red rail, red light rail or something like that that is still expected to come on board. And according to him, he said that will equally happen before the end of this year. That is about 90-something% complete from what he said yesterday. So it's good news for Lagosians. It's good news for everyone that moved from one point to the other. My appeal is just that it should be affordable. Don't forget, I was also told that there was 50% slash in terms of the fare, so which is good enough, and it will also support the palliative movement that the government is trying to put in place. So it's a welcome development.
As of yesterday, it moved from Marina to my two axes, and about 750 naira was paid by people that boarded the rail. Don't you think it should be extended to this axis? I'm sorry.
Why not? I mean, this
because presently you're not a beneficiary of the light rail.
Exactly, because of the location that I am presently. But the truth is that these are things that ought to have been the entire Lagos and even the suburb ought to have been covered by this project, so that most of the people that may not be privileged to be in the city center can still live and probably work within the city center. And these are things that have been running in a lot of climes, and we expect that to have been running even in Lagos. But as I said, it's a welcome development.
It's a welcome development. Honestly, it is a welcome development. When you take a look at the picture right here, you can see the picture of the light rail in Lagos that began operation yesterday. You can see the picture right on the front page of the Punch newspaper. This is a laudable project, and
it is.
I say very big kudos to the Governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu. Very good one. Michael, I don't know if you are aware of this story in Lagos State University Teaching Hospital. A 13-year-old boy that lost his intestine. Presently, an adult committee has been set up by the Lagos State House of Assembly, trying to make sure that they see into that situation, that unwanted development. How could that have happened? A 13-year-old boy losing his intestine in hospital. How come, Michael?
Very unfortunate. I think I was aware at the time the story broke a couple of weeks ago, and it is very unfortunate. It is bad that we're having that situation in one of our hospitals. I think I think a committee has been set up, and I expect them to be diligent in unraveling the mysteries that led to the disappearance of a 13-year-old boy's intestine. I mean, until that investigation is done, it remains in the realm of speculation. So we want to give the committee a benefit of the doubt that they will do the proper thing and unravel where it disappears into. It is sad.
Please try to safeguard your intestine, Michael.
I will. Thank you, Michael.
All right, thank you so much, Michael, for coming on board. Oluwawan of Ogbaland right here at the newsstand.
Morning
to you, Oluwawan of Ogbaland.
Good morning.
All right.
God bless you.
Amen, and you too.
Morning to all my viewers worldwide. Good morning, everybody.
Yeah. It's a beautiful day at the newsstand.
You see, the weather is cool.
Cool. And about to rain.
It's part of the particles. The arrangement is coming home. God is going to bless you, and I bless all Nigeria. So Nigeria is expectant of tomorrow pregnancy that's going to deliver.
So what are your expectations?
So whether I deliver half caste or deliver in Nigeria, we don't know.
So what are your expectations? Atiku, Obi, Tinubu.
But the reality, I've tried to let you know that Nigeria is not be Nigeria.
What do you see in tomorrow's verdict?
You see, the light is going on.
The light is going on.
There is no change home.
No change hope.
No change home.
But Tinubu has brought about renewed hope.
It's going.
He's going.
It's going.
Don't speak like a philosopher.
See,
Be open to us. The viewers are ready to
the
listen to our question.
language that I'm trying to let you understand. Because you and I, we are Nigeria. Okay. We are not king anymore.
Okay.
See, let me give you analysis. See what is happening in Nigeria. Problematic house. Recently, Gabon. Before Niger, Sudan, Burkina Faso, and Mali. You understand what's happening there? They are all in West Africa. They are not. They are unrest in that country. And Nigeria is giant of all of them. And Nigeria is waiting for tomorrow language. Nigeria can never be in a language of them.
What language will tomorrow speak? What language will tomorrow speak?
Nigeria will speak accordingly as you and I will follow them along.
Is it the English language, Yoruba language, Igbo?
The government will speak theirs in the throne. No removable.
That is what I expect you to say.
Yes, no removable. No Atiku, no Obi.
You've been speaking in parables. You've been speaking in parables.
They are continuing. They are already giving you warning not to temper their judgments. Okay, who are you to temper the judgment of the military?
Judgment of the military?
They told you now, say, don't temper the justice, the verdict of tomorrow's judgments. You can know what they are trying to tell you.
The military is only warning.
The military and the police, they are only
warning.
They are warning you not to temper. Yes, the troublemakers. Not to temper the justice, the temperature of tomorrow. Because there will be temperature tomorrow. The whole world is watching that. Now tell you that, hey, a killer for more real. This time I talk. See, you and I know Nigeria. Because the really truth is not there. The really truth is in the heart of God, in the heart of men that believe in God. Those don't believe in God, they believe in themselves. See, Nigeria is suffering many years. How long? How long? So you want to tell me that you will not change tomorrow? Is it possible? For the elections in Nigeria was you turning upside down. At the end, before they declare, middle of the night, at the end, at the end, tomorrow is another language again.
Are you losing confidence?
The confidence is that you know
you don't have respect for the judiciary anymore.
No, the judiciary is their game.
What game?
It's a game. It's a game. You watch that film. Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Yes, they are the throne. See, see, APC, PDP, Labour Party. PDP say they will rule Nigeria 65 years.
That's what PDP said.
Yeah, in PDP.
Well,
in the era of Obasanjo, they pocket them. Obasanjo and Buhari, they went to court tribunal. This type of tribunal, are you not aware? Obasanjo told Buhari, say, when you go to tribunal, when you tire, you go sit down for your house. So people say, now you win, not me win. Okay, now what is happening now? Another tribunal? What are you going to expect? The government in power is difficult to remove.
The government in power is difficult.
It's difficult to remove whether they do you bad or do you good. They are there with their all elements. All elements. So let us go about our normal life.
So definitely the government in power is influencing the judiciary, right?
They're all everywhere. Okay, look at small particles of film. Season 1 of Emefiele in court. When a judge said they should release him to the custody of the police, Nigeria prison custody. See the thing that happened? DSS boss from nowhere, order from above. There was a fight between DSS and a court prison officer. They not tear that man tear. It was a film. We can't film in Nigeria. And you're expecting truth? No truth anymore.
Or is it that of Nnamdi Kanu you want to talk about?
Okay, imagine.
That is still in the custody
when
of
you
the
are happy, when they say, leave him, let him go. Lion said, no. Malami, where's Malami? Nnamdi Kanu just get, just for 0 elements thinking.
All right, thank you so much, Oluwawan. You've spoken so well, and I really appreciate you for coming.
God will bless your life, brother.
All right, thank you so much. Now, can we have another reviewer here? Charles, good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. Michael. Good morning, all our viewers.
All right, Charles, the showdown is here. The strike has begun. How do you feel about it?
Well,
As a Nigerian.
once again, good morning. My name is Charles Izuchukoyode. As a Nigerian, we have to tell ourselves the truth and be honest within ourselves. Nobody is happy with whatever that is going on in this country. But what do you expect we, the average Nigerians, to do? Because God have given us a kind of politicians. You see a politician from APC, he will have breakfast with you in the morning, in the afternoon, he will have breakfast with the PDP in the night, and he will have breakfast with the Labour Party. Well, the situation that's going on in the country, nobody seems to be happy with whatever that is going on. But tomorrow is the final day. I think I was opportune someday, that was 2014. I was opportune to be at that particular court. It cannot even contain about 100 individuals there at Abuja. So the government have said it all, that what we are expecting is that there's going to be what we call a telecast, right?
A live telecast.
Good. Now, that if you don't have any business whatever from the electoral or the court of this thing, you are not permitted to come very close to the court. Well, it's a welcome development. But the question you keep on asking yourself, how confidence do we have on the Nigerian judiciary? Well, if Tinubu is still declared a winner tomorrow, heaven will not fall. If Obi is still declared a winner tomorrow, heaven will not fall. If Atiku is still declared a winner tomorrow, heaven will not fall. Because I think we Nigerians, we are used to most of these misjudgments in Nigeria. A lot of rules that has been, a lot of individuals have not been respecting court orders in Nigeria. So even if anybody is being declared winner, nothing will happen. But what we are saying, being the Nigerian judiciary, they are nothing but the final hope of the common man in Nigeria. We are trusting them to do the needful because we Nigerians, we have not much confidence on them, but at least let them go out there and exercise their right. Unless, and I believe, unless if some prayers are not being sent into their different accounts. Now they should go in and deliver the judgment, because delivering this judgment, posterity will live to remember them for good. But going on to manipulate whatever, APC have said it this morning, was yesterday, that they will not go against any judgment that may have been given by the court. Well, I love that, but stay clear from there is not by saying it. But the truth of the matter, I personally do not have much confidence on the Nigerian judiciary, because on countless occasions they have failed Nigerians. So tomorrow is just a step two. You understand? We stand to wait and see whatever that will happen tomorrow. But I pray that judges will not be under the manipulation of anybody not to deliver the rightful judgment. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much. 100 years of Tinubu in the saddle. Would you say it's been meaningful? Would you say steady, emotion, or static?
Well, we are still where we are. Let's be honest and let's tell ourselves the truth. We are still where we are. There's no, to me personally, I have a neighbor in the house. I asked her, why are you not going to work? She said she works at Ikeja. Said she's not going to work. The work has been subdivided. You go to work 3 times a week. It's not done like that. You know, these are people that goes to work, you know, sometimes every month you pay them salary, you give them money. So why subdividing the time that goes to work? So when you look at the 100 days in office, Yoruba man should come here, an Igbo man should come here, a man from Edo should come, everybody should come here. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Nobody is happy. Nothing. We have not experienced anything good and meaningful development just in this. Yes, somebody might say that the government is still very, very much fresh and very, very much younger. But, they said that any Sunday that will be good, you start from Friday to know the kind of Sunday that you're going to experience. And we are still where we are. We have not seen anything good thing. But the truth of the matter is that we don't know what is in their mind. We don't know if really the intention was tomorrow, the intention is going to change. But if we can tell ourselves the truth, there's no any good things and good development. We have, okay, imagine just a few weeks ago, the senators, Akpabio said to the senator that they should go on holidays, they should go on break. And I asked myself this question: you are going on holidays for what? What judgment have you presided over? What law have you been able to enact on these few months you have been in at the office? And you are telling the whole world that you want to go on break. What have you been able to do on the few days, or few weeks, or few months that you have been at the office? So we are still where we are. We are still stagnant on where we are, but we don't know their intention. So we are asking them that they should do the needful, because Nigerians are not happy. No average Nigerian will open up and tell you that they are very, very much happy on the content, on whatever they are giving to us in this country. There's no, you can turn your camera here so that our diasporas will see it. Forget the fact that you are in abroad, you are this, you are that. See, come back to Nigeria and see what we are experiencing here. Nigerians are suffering. You cannot be there all because of being partisan, because of you are supporting one party or the other. You will not tell yourself the truth. Honestly, we are not happy. Nigerian citizens are stagnant. There's no job. There's no, a woman was complaining that she can no longer feed her children. Just now, she just left this place, that she's going to VI, that she don't know how much she's going to pay from here to VI anymore. We are stagnant. Nigerian youth, even the whole Nigerian citizen, these are subjects that God have given to you to,
Tomorrow is the day we are anticipating. Are you confident of your candidate? Do you think your candidate will carry the day?
My brother, we are here, and I don't have to repeat myself. Let me repeat myself once again as a repetition of stuff like that.
Are you confident?
I am not even confident. Forget about being confident of my candidate. Are you confident of the Nigerian judiciary? We should be talking about the judiciary, not your candidate here. Because you and I knows who won the election. Are you getting me? But you are asking me, am I confident of my own candidate? You should be asking me, do I have much confidence on the Nigerian judiciary? And I will say, no, I am confident on my candidate. Very, very much confident. I don't have to say it out here. Are you getting me? It's personal. It's personal. Are you getting me?
Okay.
It's very, very personal, Mr. Michael. But I have said it and I will repeat myself. The government in power, Oluwa, my man, have said it. Oluwa one of our land. I've said it, and I will repeat myself. Heaven will not fall if any of them is being declared winner. That is why there's a lot of security agencies.
Do you see protests taking place tomorrow if, by adventure, the opposite is done?
Yes.
My brother, it's only God that will help us in
The
this country.
opposite,
I understand.
Your candidate is not declared the winner.
My candidate, do you know who is my candidate? Do you know whether do you know whether it's like you want to voice out a word from my mouth?
I'm not voicing it.
Are you getting me, Mr.
Niyi will protest.
Niyi, look at Niyi Akule. Niyi, do you know whether I'm a supporter of Aswaju, or do you know whether I'm a supporter of Atiku, or do you know whether I'm a supporter of Obi? What I am saying, opposite or whatever opposite is coming out from, what we are saying, the Nigerian judiciary do not collect.
Do not collect what?
Do not collect what?
Nigeria judiciary is corrupt. See, my brother have said it. My brother have said it.
All right, thank
So
you.
I don't have confidence on Nigerian citizens.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
Good
much. I
morning.
appreciate you.
I will love you all. Good morning to all.
All
You,
right,
Oliver.
all right.
Thank
Thank
you
you
very
so
much.
much. Okay. I don't know the Lagos. Good
Edo
morning.
can never be. I don't know be Lagos.
All right.
Anyway, I just want to talk quickly. I want to go hospital. Just a few questions. So let me
What
run
happened
back.
to you?
My wife is down. Very sick.
Well, sorry about it. Sorry
So
about
I just want to at least. I said today I must come because of this bandit and other things.
Is it because of this ongoing strike?
Yes, yeah, ongoing strike.
NLC has pushed further,
It's going on now.
Embarking on the
Yeah,
strike.
it's going on now.
Going on now.
I saw some
Despite
Yes.
federal government's appeal.
Let me tell you. See, Nigeria people are the problem of themselves. Okay, Mike, I'm telling you the truth. I saw some students, their teacher laying them off to go home to private school, primary school. They should go home. But this market artisan people who are outside there, you still see them transporter. They feed themselves. That's the problem. I think it's only government worker that is down through now. You understand Nigeria, when they start strike, first, second day, third day, people will respond. After maybe 4 days, 5 days, you see people responding. That's how Nigeria be. Another thing is that don't forget, before, some people used to sponsor strike, provide them amenity, transportation, everything. That happened in Lagos State. When Lagos State strike, all Nigerians strike, if you know that. So that's why I see the thing is the weight is not being carried. But there is strike. All we know. There is talking here, I know there is strike. Tomorrow, next tomorrow, if the judiciary can be telling their workers tomorrow, they should not come to work, something is wrong somewhere. Somebody is beating the drums. The judiciary announced that their workers should not resume work tomorrow. So automatically, they know something will happen.
What do you expect from the judiciary tomorrow as regards your candidates?
For me, I look at it, what is going to happen tomorrow.
Okay. Will the cloud be beautiful for you? Will the weather be beautiful?
The judiciary have collected, the church have collected money. Out of, if there are 5, 3, they are against. We support Tinubu. Why to support other ones? That is the game.
Will justice prevail? That's what I'm asking you.
That's what I'm telling you now.
As regards
they have collected money. The money they collected is a huge money.
How did you know?
Yes, you will see it tomorrow. You will show it tomorrow.
Are you sure?
Now I want to ask you a question. Why did they want to televise it tomorrow for the whole world to see? But when they want to start first, want to start calculating this ballot paper and other things, they said no, they are not going to televise it to the whole world. Now after their mago, the water abracadabra, everything now they are telling the whole world they are going to broadcast it tomorrow. So something on somewhere. Automatically for Tinubu to just say nothing they happen. That's Sami, he has done his job.
There's something I even want to ask, and I'm still going to ask Nia as well. The strike is ongoing. It's 2-day warning strike. It's ongoing today and tomorrow, right?
Yes.
The verdict by Tribunal tomorrow as well.
Yes. And
don't you think something is fishy?
And the judiciary telling
is Labour working,
No. Let me tell you.
Or in line with the federal government. Because if eventually something happens, and people are on strike
tomorrow. Niyi will cry tomorrow. Niyi Akule will cry tomorrow. They will cry tomorrow.
Okay, you attended the question. Thank you.
They will cry tomorrow. Niyi Akule will cry tomorrow.
Can we call that a coincidence?
He will cry tomorrow because tomorrow judiciary. No matter what the price, no matter what the price.
September 6th.
Niyi will cry tomorrow.
6th of September.
No. There's no coincidence.
Okay.
Niyi will cry
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Suspect any foul play.
There's no foul play.
Okay.
I mean, as a matter of fact, the strike as a whole is a failure. Right?
It's not failure. It's going on by some government workers.
Nobody is striking. It is normal.
You are not striking because you are a private person.
Schools are operating. Public schools are actually working.
Who is public school? I saw them
there.
driving them away now. All of them, they come back home.
All right.
They are not there. Go there now.
I'm aware you're going to hospital.
5,000 naira. Let's go there. Let's go to primary school here. Let's go there. 5,000 naira. Oh yeah. Go see them. They drive them. They ask them to go home. No, normally you should know Nigeria. Lagos strike, let's just say Nigeria strike, if you check how many people working under federal government, how many of them, they are at home, they are there. You understand me? They are there. But tomorrow, if the judiciary can come out and say, workers, tomorrow don't come to work, something is wrong somewhere. So for me, Labour put their strike right. But till you see are saying they should give the government is saying you should give them 2 weeks. But what I'm saying is that all I believe that if you check how many people working under government, you're on your own. Like me now, I'm supposed to stay indoor now, but if I stay indoor, what happens? I have to come and tell the whole world that there is strike. Strike is going on.
And it seems the president, Tinubu, is not panicking.
He has done his job.
And it's not.
He has given his job
about the outcome
just
of
like
tomorrow's result.
Yes,
I'm asking.
It's just like what INEC did. INEC done that election overnight. He couldn't do it in the afternoon. If he had done it in the afternoon, protests will start. People slept, and just like when Eve slept, God removed the rib from himself and give it to Adam. Is what happened. Everybody slept. The INEC man removed the result from Obi and Atiku and give it to Tinubu. Now, the judge tomorrow, let me tell you, if God will blind their face tomorrow, election might be turned. They will turn that election. If devil use them, they will still based on Tinubu. But Tinubu have done his job. That's why I see going to India and relax.
100 days of Tinubu in the saddle. In the saddle, sorry. 100 days of Tinubu in the saddle. Would you say it's steady? The country is in motion?
100 days of Tinubu is wilderness. 100 days of wilderness. 100 days of Tinubu wickedness. 100 days of Tinubu sadness. 100 days of Tinubu poverty. 100 days of Tinubu. Oh my God. Take now. 100 days of Tinubu. People are dying inside their rooms. And before 100 days will be celebrating so many things, achievement. Now, what's it telling us? 100 days of raising taxes, 100 days of demolishing people's market houses, 100 days of what is going to tell us? 100 days is telling us, hold on, patient, and we get there. Buhari told us the same thing. 8 years, Buhari Spain, we should hold on. Now, Tinubu is telling us again, hold on. Nigerian language president is hold on.
President that rolled out palliative for
With
you.
palliative. Okay, me. Thank God you are a media.
100 days.
Thank you are a media. Have you seen the palliative they roll out for Lagos State? Show me. Show me. Okay, Mike. Show me. Oh, I want to ask Nigeria here. Did you receive palliative? Have you received palliative? Did you receive palliative? Of course. Have you seen anyone? Of course. Have you seen Gary?
Local government, state government, they are already sharing palliative now.
Local government.
Nigeria. Hold on. You know what is watching me here? Nigeria. Did you receive palliative?
No. Palliative to cushion.
Have you seen anyone?
No.
How can you, when you see governor wasting trillion? Governor wasting trillion. Say 2 billion. What can 2 billion do? Let me tell you something. Now, someone celebrating say railway. I ask you a question. Go ask him. Railway for where? From CMS. Okay, from CMS to relay and stop.
Marina to my two.
Which and that's what I'm telling you now. From that CMS now to relay stop. Not even Alaba. Not even Alaba. My brother, they are just wasting our time, wasting our money. So I am telling you, Nigeria, did you see palliative? No, they said no. So my brother, Tinubu 100 days, a waste. It's a waste. It's nonsense.
President that traveled to India
For where?
for you to have a better economy.
Buhari travel all over the okay, good. Buhari travel all over the world. How many companies does Buhari bring for 8 years? Tinubu travel to India. He travel to India for his own company, yourself, not in Nigeria, not for Nigeria.
Within 100 days?
Which 100 days? 100 days of, I've told you, 100 days of wilderness, 100 days of wasted, 100 days of suffering, 100 days of Poverty.
All right, thank you so much, Lucky. I appreciate you for coming on board. Nia, I know you would want to react to what Lucky just said right now. I asked him.
Ó ṣe òkúni, ó lulẹ̀, ó ṣe èkejì, ó lulẹ̀, ó ṣe ìkẹta, Atiku nìyẹn o. Atiku nìyẹn o. Now, Zazu Portable, he sang a song. Obi is a boy, Obi kere keke. You understand? Listen, we understand that tomorrow judgment will be passed. And I am aware that some people who cannot absorb the feeling of defeat might want to mock me. So this is me announcing that I will not be here today for my own safety, because I don't want people, okay, to mock me here.
There will be heavy security presence.
All right. Are you assuring me that there will be heavy
military and police have said that?
Okay, good. But anyways,
so you are safe.
I'm safe, right?
Safe.
All right. So all eyes on judiciary. We are applying the Constitution of Nigeria. So all those that have been intimidating Aruna Samani's daughter, the so-called obedience, okay, they've turned themselves to street urchins and online bandits. They are maltreating and molesting all our judges, okay, trying to, intimidate them. The judges now have said that the proceeding will be broadcasted live, but they shouldn't show their faces. Can you imagine? All because of these unfortunate beings. However, tomorrow judgment will be made. And I'm confident that that ruling will favor my principal, who is Ahmed Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is celebrating his achievement on under 100 days.
You are saying it openly.
Yes.
Your principle.
I am saying I am not subjudicing. I am not prejudicing the judgment. I am only hoping, and I am sure.
But you heard what Lucky just said. That 100 days
Tinubu has not performed so far.
Is rubbish.
Lucky.
And that's what
I stand to be challenged.
You say what?
Lucky.
I stand to be challenged.
What?
The way it stands, the wealth of Nigerians have not been taken care of.
Thank you very much.
And the constitution is very clear that the wealth of Nigerians and their security shall be the primary purpose of governance.
Let me clarify. Let me clarify. You would not overtake my time, but let me clarify. Let me clarify your statement. Let me clarify your statement.
Okay.
If we want to go into a production economy, we must do that aggressively. And that is what this president has challenged and faced head on right from day one. Forget about deliberation. We understand there are cabals. If Asiwaju has dared to deliberate with those cabals, they would have had enough time to bring up so many of their gimmicks and tricks to derail that effort. We saw that happen under Jonathan. We saw that happen under Imam Yaradua. These people, they need to be caught unawares, because we know that because they benefit from the old system, they will never allow the new system to come on board. You understand?
Okay,
now, that is one. Secondly, we are it's a phase. Okay. We must understand it's a phase. If anybody had not done what Asiwaju did on May 29, as of today, we would still be paying subsidy, and that is how it will run for the next 4 years. And let me tell you why. Those cabals would have had enough of time, okay, to deploy every means to ensure that removal of subsidy in phases to fail.
He's still hitting the wrong button.
You said
Now,
you're still hitting the wrong button.
Let me tell you how.
I don't know what's
No,
look
listen,
at how he's hitting the wrong button.
let me tell him why he's not seeing what the cabals have done over here.
It's not about cabal. Let me tell you how he's hitting the wrong button.
Let me explain to him. Let me explain to him. No, I will not allow him to speak, because now is my time. No. Now it is my time. All right. When it is his own turn, yes, he can debunk everything I've said. All right. Asiwaju is facing Nigerians head on. Let me tell you, Nigerians are stubborn. The cabals have the money. They have the financial muscle. They have the financial muscle to sponsor protests. All right? If this subsidy removal was done in phases, the cabals would have sponsored a protest outright. Because initially, if the fuel has gone to, let's say, 400, they will say that this fuel is still going to what? 600. Then they will hold their fuel and then the price was what astronomically what high. But when they saw that NNPC itself said subsidy has gone, and NNPC increased its price, and then they followed suit. All right, we did not find ourselves in a situation whereby the subsidy is still there. NNPC is selling for 300, but the cabals who control the private oil companies, okay, we now say no. NNPC alone cannot service the population of Nigeria. Therefore, let us withhold our own fuel. When NNPC exhausts its fuel, those customers will come back to us. I am telling you how business is run. This man is a man who understands the psychology of business.
But Matthew still believes you are hitting the wrong button.
Matthew will believe because he is of that assertion that subsidy removal should be done in faith.
No.
And I will tell you that has been done in the past. And I will tell you that has been done in the past, and it failed. Stay there. No go. Stay there. Okay. Subsidy removal. No. I'm making it happen.
I don't understand what is going on at the new center.
Subsidy removal must be taken off once and for all. If you engage that, okay, let me tell you something. If someone tell you that, bros, in the next 1 week, the rice where you dey chop, you no go chop them again. These are the reasons. These are the reasons.
So 100 days of Tinubu,
my brother,
has been meaningful, right?
Subsidy removal is the greatest achievement Nigeria will praise in the coming years.
Yes.
Let me tell you why.
The argument is not about
For those, the argument is about the 100 days achievement. The oppositions who have the parochial mindset, the oppositions who are of the baby mindset, okay, the oppositions who are of little minds, they don't know what it takes. If you want to drink the water in the coconut, you gotta break it. You don't pamper it.
In a nutshell, what do you expect from the judiciary?
Are you about to send me away? I don't get it.
No, I'm not saying.
Okay.
I'm just asking.
The judiciary are going to do justice. And tomorrow's judgment is not final. All right? We are still going to the Supreme Court. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I am saying it authoritatively, won that election. Obi and Atiku shouldn't have splitted. If they had not splitted, we will not be talking about Asiwaju today. But I'm happy.
They should have put their house in order.
I am happy that the power rotated to the south. All right?
But if the reverse is now the case tomorrow,
if the reverse is the case, we believe in the supremacy of the Supreme Court.
how would you feel tomorrow?
The Baptists.
If Asiwaju is not declared,
Ordinarily, I said I wouldn't come, but you said you've assured me that there will be security. I'll come.
I'm going to
All right?
security.
But I can guarantee you,
Personal security.
if it goes other ways, I will take it all heartedly because I know that's not the final judgment. It is still going to the Supreme Court. All right? But for those who think those that in FCT have double heads, they are mistaken. Okay? Because those guys who are in FCT, they face the same challenge you and I are facing. They are the same Nigerian. Nobody is more Nigerian than any other state. All right? For someone who is in a little town in Imo State, has one vote as the same person who is in Abuja. All right? So we all have the same thing. One man, one vote. All right? There's a reason for that statement.
One man,
one vote.
And you think that took place in the just concluded election?
Definitely took place.
It's counted.
Everything, when it comes to election malpractices, cuts across all the regions. It happened in the north, it happened in the south.
Why did Atiku talk about the irregularities in the election?
Like I said, irregularities happened everywhere. So nobody is innocent.
Nobody is innocent.
Nobody is innocent.
So it wasn't a free and fair election, right?
For the
it was a credible election.
For as long as you are still having an election that is manually counted, you can never have a free and fair election until we go fully automated. Until we go fully what? Electronic. Whereby
But there was a provision for that.
It was not fully electronic voting. You know what electronic voting means? Immediately you vote, you see it on screen. You see that Obi is in prison. You see that Atiku does the way it has been done in the Western world. All right? But here that we have, you still have to vote, and then they will count. They will count manually. They will now impute the value into beavers. That is a room for manipulation, and you must understand that.
And you think your party didn't manipulate?
like I said, everybody, I am not exonerating anybody. Either Labour Party, either PDP, either APN, either CPC, whatever. Even so, whatever, in his own little world, he manipulated.
Okay, let's see the outcome of tribunal tomorrow. Tribunal's judgment tomorrow. All right, Matthew, you said he was hitting the wrong button. I don't understand what you meant by hitting the wrong button.
To be quite objective, what I mean he was hitting the wrong button. When it comes to subsidy removal, nobody is against the subsidy removal.
Okay.
Our stakeholder in Nigeria is for subsidy removal. The area we are looking at is, one, you have removed subsidy. The unification of Naira at the official window is wrong at this time. Because we're in a situation where we are not producing. And the unification of Naira is causing price of goods and services to skyrocket. I'll give you an instance. Before Tinubu took over government, when Buhari was there, Naira was exchanging at that window for 471 Naira to $1. As we speak, it's now something Naira to $1. Now, if when we saw Bakers Association of Nigeria said they needed to increase their products with 15%, the reason was not far-fetched, because the exchange rate was being influenced by government policy. Now, we have a situation where, as we speak, federal government rushed to Exim Bank in Egypt to borrow 3 billion naira. Sorry, dollars. They say they want to crash. They say they want to crash. They say they want to crash dollar. And at the time they borrowed it, naira reduced to about 700 naira to $1. But as we speak, under 2 weeks, we are seeing naira exchanging as now that's under naira to $1. Do you now say we need to go back to borrow to crash it further? My argument is this: we need to urgently diversify the money that we are saving from subsidy removal into aggressive production. Yes. That we are not yet seeing. I'll tell you why. Now, we have a government. We have a government. We have a government. We have a government. We have a government.
The 5,000 hectares of land.
We have a government.
Atiku said, the 5,000 hectares of land. Atiku said to be used for agriculture. Is that not an engagement? Is that not a process?
Fucking lie.
I think Matthew is looking for a magician. I think Mr. Matthew is looking for a magician.
Can you just Matthew?
No, I think he's looking for a magician.
Allow Matthew. Let Matthew breathe.
Matthew is telling the truth. Matthew is right.
Hello, Mr.
Matthew, are you not aware of the CNG policy?
What I'm saying is subject to verification. What I'm saying is subject. I get constructively. What I'm saying is subject to verification. One, I will challenge anybody to verify after this program. Okay. Dollar was exchanged as I are in window. Ask them what in window. If you want to engage me, ask me.
It is a shame that Mr. Matthew will come here fully and support arbitrage. It is a shame that Mr. Matthew will come here and support illegality.
No, wait. I want to engage you.
That people has abused. Whereby people will sit down. Whereby people will sit down in their house without doing nothing, and they'll make millions of naira.
Mr.
Matthew will come here and support such.
Mr. I want to engage Kunle constructively. Okay. Mr. Kunle, what is being on higher in window? No. Yes. I want to know whether he knows what he's saying. No, I want to know whether he knows what he's saying.
The dollar was founded under Jonathan, under Buhari. It's a total lie. Total lie. So don't come and lie here. What I'm telling you, under Buhari government, we are exchanging dollar for $1 to 600.
Now, constructively, let me see engage him. Let me see engage him constructively. Now, Kunle, I want to engage him. I want to ask him question. Bring it. No, bring it. Can you? No, it's not. I'm not quarreling with him. Hello. I'm not quarreling with him.
Continue what you're saying. No.
I'm not quarreling. I want to engage him constructively. You know what I want to ask him? Let me tell you what I want to ask him. I want to ask him, how much did Tinubu promise to give private sector currently, and what is hindering it? How much did he promise to give nano business owners currently? And what is hindering it? How much does he promise to give small and medium scale business owners? And what is hindering is all this I have the data. That's why I say I want to engage in consulting. I don't just talk because I want to talk. I get my facts right. What I'm trying to say in essence is this government have promised. They look as if they are still campaigning after election. The government have promised to give 75 billion to 75 companies. And the tentative period, the whole intervention will last is first quarter of next year. We are almost at the last quarter of this year. And that intervention have not come. When do you want that result, that intervention to yield results? What we are saying is that as a government, when you put subsidy, it was premature to unify Naira at the official window. You need to tarry at a time until a time when we start producing to have sufficient export to earn foreign exchange. That is how you crash dollar. You don't crash dollar by fiat. You don't crash dollar by policy. You don't crash dollar by. Look at the money they borrow now, $3 billion.
That was the wrong move by the.
Have you crashed dollar? Now that dollar have went back, do you need to borrow more? That's what we are saying. What I'm trying to say in essence is the government policy of Naira education at the official window is premature. The government should look at it and reverse it.
Tomorrow is the D-Day. What are your expectations? What do you expect to carry the day?
My expectation is that we are going to have a judgment tomorrow. In Nigeria, legal jurisprudence, it is prejudicial to give judgment when you have a case pending before a court of competent jurisdiction. But I'm aware that Labour Party is challenging the election result, that it didn't substantially comply with the Electoral Act. So that is left for the court to determine. I'm equally aware that Labour Party is challenging whether if you didn't have 25% in Abuja, whether the umpire is justified, is allowed by law to return you as a winner. That equally will the court determine. I'm equally aware that Atiku Abubakar is challenging the eligibility of his own and the president himself based on his Chicago State certificate. So that will equally be left for the tribunal to decide. So it is not in my place to start giving judgment because I cannot constitute myself into a court of law. Thank you.
That was a very great performance. Very great contribution.
Yeah, good morning. I'm doing fine. I'm doing great. Yeah, we need. But there's barbarians around me. There are barbarians all around me. There are barbarians around me, and we need to stop that. I don't know whether it's war they want to fight. Look at their population. What are they there for? I don't know. You know. So all of them, they've narrowed their mind to that their ethnicity, right? And I won't blame them because education is not passing through them. I don't know whether it's just they are traders all around them and they are costing, you know, what they don't know. For a guy that believes is educated enough, and somebody like Pastor saying, I mean, some fake news about dollar under Buhari. I mean, there's a the change in on island there, and the person, their leader, their chairman, Salu, that has his own separate office, a magnificent office. You go to him, we can easily ask how much was dollar under Jonah, what's it called, Buhari regime. Then Olatunji, that Olatunji, mo mọ̀ pé ọmọ àlè ṣì wà lára àwọn viewers yẹn. I know definitely. I know that. I know that. No, all make statements kan tó yẹ pé we have to give him back. We give it back to him. You hear what he said about us? Olatunji, I think. Olatunji Olugbenga, think deep. Kò yẹ tó bá fẹ́ tara ẹ lẹ́rú, àwọn already àti tara wa lẹ́rú. So kò fún rẹ̀ ń brain, right?
Sorry about that.
All right.
Sorry about that.
Yes.
All right. Judiciary tomorrow.
Yeah.
All eyes
On judiciary. Yeah. All eyes on judiciary. And I'm saying this, there are people that are pasting the billboard of all eyes on judiciary. They started bullying judiciary already before the time, the judgment day, right? And is this same judiciary they are putting their eyes on, the same judiciary that they wanted to tarnish the Attorney General of the Federation name? You remember Arowala? Is it by so this kind of elements, they are not really democratic. So that is why they really lost woefully. They are saying they won. How can number 3 man? I think Obi is not helping them likewise, because Obi is supposed to be tutoring them about. It's not helping them to put them to put them.
The mandate was stolen.
Which stolen? Which mandate that was stolen? I'm telling you, which mandate? You have 6 point something of, was it 6 point something million? Atiku has 6 point something million. Tinubu has 8.6 million voters, right? So how come? What kind of mandate do they want to steal from that? Do they want to tell me that I didn't vote? My vote did not count? It's just a propaganda news. They are fleeting here. They are just flittering propaganda news. And they started with propaganda and they are ending with it. We remember the time they said, this man is incapacitated, he can't walk, he cannot breathe, he cannot walk on his own. He's urinating, in his body. What kind of, and you want to come for an equity, you want to come for equity, and you are not coming with a clean hand. And those are our brothers from the southeast. We have a lot of problem with them. Let me just say it to her. Both the one on the viewers and both the one here. We have a lot of problem. Are they different from Fulanis? Are they different from Fulanis? I keep repeating it. Have you ever seen a Fulani man coming here and talking anyhow? No. What they do is in their mind. Not insultive, not defaming people, not defamation. I think the way we are going now, right? Some people need to reorientate their citizens, their youth, to be some region, So I have to say that loud and clear.
All right. Tomorrow is the D-Day and we expect the best from the judiciary.
Yeah. There's nothing that will happen that we've not seen, And the D-Day will come, and the last bus stop won't be on that tribunal. The last bus stop will be Supreme Court, and the same Supreme Court that these people didn't believe in, because the Chief Justice of the Federation that supervised the Supreme Court, they've already pulled him down. So God will never even let them win that, or the judgment will never favor them, because you can't bully people, you can't lie, and you want to come for equity. If you want to come for equity, you come with a clean hand. Do they have a clean hand?
100 days of Tinubu in office.
Yeah.
Tangible?
It's really tangible. And I keep telling you, the deed has been done already. That garbage has been piled up already.
By who?
By the successive predecessors. By the predecessors.
Like who?
Like from Obasanjo down to Jonathan, down to, let's exempt Yaradua, the late Yaradua. He started on a good platform, right? Somebody that could testify that, okay, the election that brought him was flawed, and then Obasanjo sold the refinery to an individual. This same Dangote that had the refinery then, Obasanjo sold the refinery to Femi Otedola and the Dangote. And it was when Yaradua came back that reversed the policy that we cannot handle the strongest infrastructure we need to survive in the hands of two people, two investors. So let Nigeria manage their refinery so that there won't be any manipulation from the private sector, right? And when the Yaradua saw that it's not going to work for us, he terminated the contract. And when Jonathan came in, they had a lot of Jonathan. People make Jonathan dry, and these are same people. The southeast people occupy the most of the position under Jonathan. Why couldn't they do that refinery before they were embezzling all those money? A lot of money went down the drain.
PDP spent 16 years.
A lot of money went down the drain.
Obasanjo was trying to justify.
Right? Now come down to Buhari. Buhari economically
Now,
is a
everybody
failure.
has right to his own opinion. The
You know,
platform is wide for everybody to speak.
you can see. You
Igbo,
can see.
Yoruba,
This one wants to
Hausa,
start gagging me.
anybody
That should not speak.
on the platform.
What kind of elements are this?
He's entitled
What
to
kind of
speak your
elements? What
opinion.
kind of human element? You are old enough.
It is meant for.
I mean, the silence is the answer for a fool.
Are you getting me, sir?
That's why silence is the answer. So yeah, so I'm telling you now, when it got to Buhari was poor economically. Just giving, he has no, inputs in economy, right? So and the lacuna himself he had what he allowed that subsidy to continue, right? And there was no production in Nigeria. There was no productivity. Nigeria wasn't productive, right? Productive under the government, past governments. So what we need now, and which I want to appeal to Mr. President Ahmed Bola Asiwaju Tinubu, please get those two infrastructure we need, electricity and the oil, the crude oil, our refinery, let it start working, hit the ground running with it. Thank God what's it called, Port Harcourt.
Do you think
Port Harcourt refinery
can live up to expectations?
he will leave definitely. It's about team players. He has a team on the field.
There's so much to do.
No. There's so much. That's what I'm saying. That's the backlash.
100 days in
No,
office.
that's the backlash.
Condemning the
Yeah,
president.
that's the backlash. You saw Nigeria. We are always impatient because we've gone through a lot of hardship, and the hardship we've gone through. The time they are supposed to discover that we are going to plunge ourselves into hardship was the time all of them were cashing out from all these parties. Were cashing out. I was around one day when they said their slogan, PDP slogan was PDP share the money. Then if PDP has done well, there won't be any Buhari. Mind you, kill the party. You remember the Saraki there that they collided with what's it called? This man in Kano, and the other ones by Melaye. Do you know Melaye? All of them they switch over to APC. That they infected APC with the corruption act, and that is how that APC came to be now. But the first thing I want to say, Tinubu has never been part of 8 years government of Buhari. But the hatred all these people, all these Igbos have for him, they should know that it will always boomerang, right? Somebody like that, Lucky too, was talking about palliative. He's talking, Lucky not, he should be ashamed of himself that he's talking about palliative for the poorest of the poor. How much did they want to give this Lucky that came here? How much do you want to give him?
You're talking about the poorest of the poor.
Yes.
But has the palliative gotten to the poorest of the
Yeah,
poor?
that is
has
why
it been distributed to the poorest of the poor?
you see, they've distributed it to local government, different local government. And and I asked you that day, you were on the stage here. I think it was 2 weeks ago. I said, Mike, let us take the camera down there to observe how things were, how they were doing things over there. You remember? Did we go? We did not go. We could not go. But I told you, we ourselves, we have to play our own role, individual role. Yes. Yes.
You didn't pick up the calls.
But that was later. When I was in the cage.
I called you.
Yeah, but I told you earlier. So, but what is there now is let us be doing our fact check well before we come on, and to be able to enlighten this deformed citizen we have. All these deformed citizens, we have a lot of job to do to enlighten them, because like people like Lucky is there. I say after a point, it's talking about subsidy. Do you need subsidy?
Let's give others.
As old as you are now, are you not engaged?
Thank you so much, Kule. I appreciate you for coming on board. Very great contribution from Kule as well. All right, Raphael, good morning to you.
Good morning, Mike.
Raphael Ngbechi.
Yeah, that's me.
Wow.
I'm Daf Tresvant. So, good morning, everybody watching us. Taiwo Odunlade, kudos to you. Stop and Chop, kudos to you. Funigas, Miami America, I pray for you. You're going to recover so quick in Jesus' name. Miami Nkechi, kudos to you. Hajia, Obirin, all of them, these people are too much. Hakim, Olasupo. So let me tell you, but you know what, Mike? You know what, Mike? Good morning, Cameroon. Good morning, East Africans. You are just waking up. Thank you so much for telling your colonizers that it's over. I mean the French. Cameroon has struck. Paul Biya is under house arrest. You see, I was in secondary school when Ahmad Ahijo resigned in 1983. Then later in 1986, Julius Nyerere and Leopold Senghor of Senegal, both Tanzania and Senegal respectively, they resigned from their office, from their presidential office. Now, this Paul Biya took over Mike. Paul Biya took over from Ahmad Ahijo in 1983. 40 years today. 40 years today. I listen to me. So this time around, it is time.
Tear them apart now.
For them apart to take what belongs to them. Anglophone is coming to you, and Nigeria is going to be the first among the English-speaking countries.
It's so
Have you tear them apart?
viewers cannot see what is going on around this place.
See the environment.
Different opinions at the news stand.
They are fucking shit hole.
Just take a look at the crowd. Just take a look at the crowd. You see
They are
so much.
hypocrisy of the government.
Okay, don't worry.
They're wrong.
The viewers can't say the one behind. All
Yeah.
It's all about the D-Day. Tomorrow,
The truth in this world.
and Tinubu. What are your expectations?
Yeah, what I expect tomorrow is a situation whereby they will come in with technicalities. But I said it earlier that technicalities is not in Nigerian constitution. We don't want to follow technicalities. We are going to follow transparency. What played out was that the current government under Ahmed Tinubu rigged election that was outrightly won by Labour Party.
Election that was declared by INEC.
INEC did not follow the true process. INEC shut their server. INEC hacked the server. Fatola and most of the APC stakeholders rigged election for Tinubu. They were there. We monitor them. We watch them. Everybody see them on social media. The owner of the server, Amazon. Is it Amazon? The owner of the server, is it Amazon? What's the name of that owner of the server? I think maybe it's Amazon. They know it. They brought it to the court, and the court saw it that Tinubu rigged election, INEC rigged election in favor of Tinubu. They rigged the party that won the election out, and the Nigerian youths are fuming. Overinflation is worrying Nigerian youths now. As you see me, I don't care whatever anybody tag or call this current government. What I know is that this is a government that is full of fallacies, illegitimacy. We did not welcome them. They forced themselves on us. On gunpoint, money, Ghana must go. See, all these judges tomorrow, all the Ghana must go distributed among you across Nigeria. Except that judge, a female judge from Mid-Belt, who said that there should be no technicality, that there should be transparency, everything should be followed in order. You all judges, remember, how many are you? How many are your families? How many are you? See, the youths in Nigeria, I tell you, are more than 98 million. If the youths happen to be themselves from tomorrow onward, if you guys mess up, let me tell you, hooliganism, whatsoever you like, make you target. Hooligans will take over Nigeria. Hooligans are going to take over the north. The poorly educated youths in the north, they are going to be bloodier than us.
There's tension everywhere.
Yes.
There's tension everywhere.
Yes.
And the military and police have won.
Yes.
Won the citizens against violence tomorrow.
Thank you so much.
I'm not saying the
No. Listen. I'm sorry for Nigerian police. I'm sorry for the military soldier. I'm sorry for the customs, immigration, even the prison warders. They don't have sense. As the hardship is biting, 100 days of hardship and hopelessness. Does it exempt the military? The hardship, does it exempt the police and their family? Does it exempt the customers? We are all suffering it. But I have the news I want to give to these people, the military, the Nigerian military forces, or the security forces. How many are you? Remember, Arab uprising in 2011 is coming here. Failure to give Obi his mandate. Remember, what happened in Libya is coming here. What happened in Egypt is coming here. What happened in Syria is coming here. What is going on in Yemen? What went on in Yemen 12 years ago? Libya, 12 years ago. Tunisia, 12 years ago. Egypt, Hosni Mubarak. was brought down by the youth, Egyptian youth, to the level that the military said, no, we won't shoot them. They are our children, they are our brothers. Nigerian military, why won't you understand? Black man, why won't you understand? Mugu, you are treating the whole youths that are your children, people that are fighting for their rights, fighting for you and their children. You are treating them because they gave you Ghana must go. How far could Ghana must go lead you? And you and their kinsmen. Ghana must go, is he going to feed you forever? Let Nigeria be good. Mike.
Do you see protests taking place tomorrow?
Yes, if they do nonsense.
If they do nonsense.
If they do nonsense, the whole youth in Nigeria will take over the streets. But I pray one prayer. Father, God that lives in heaven knows, is hearing me. If it happened that they thwart justice or subvert justice tomorrow, Obi and Dati, I pray they are going to mess up. Do you know mess up? I mean, they are going to constitute trouble or nuisance in Nigeria, whereby the security personnel, officers will apprehend them and will do what? Throw them into jail, so that both Tinubu and the APC, they will know that if you want to kill a tortoise, you can only put hot water inside the basin and throw the tortoise there and sit down on it.
DSS has warned plotters of violence.
Oga, how many are the DSS?
To desist from it.
How many and who are the DSS? Mike, they have what? Male congenital. They have Amo, they have Oko, they have Utu, they have Eko, Abamo. See, listen, no, what's they are like me and you. That's why I'm going there with Redo.
Okay.
They have blood like you and I. These people are not spirits. Okay? Man to man. And I pray, let the external forces come so that all these zombies in Nigeria will run away. See, if we don't do it like that, Mike, we remain here, our Lord Jesus Christ come and colonize the whole world. Nigeria will never see anything development in their lives. We should do something about these people. These people, they don't have feelings.
Is there any sign that strike is going on, President?
Let them know there must be a recreated home that belongs to us.
Give them the language.
This home is not our home. Nigeria is a virus house. And we must live out of the virus. Because tomorrow now, it's already virus.
Thank you so much. Do you know what Oluwa is trying to say? He said that Nigerian politicians are viral disease. The most stubborn disease in the world, viral disease. He said Nigerian politicians are virus.
Sorry, I want to throw something, please. All right, thank you so much. We have Ken, right?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Christian Namani.
Welcome on board.
Son.
All right.
What I will just tell about Nigerians.
Okay.
About for Nigerians here. Anybody,
Let him talk.
anybody who supported this government are those who live in their father's house. Their father is feeding them. They don't pay house rentage. They collected house money rentage for their father's house to pay school fees of their parents, of their children. They don't rent house. I just what I mean now. They don't own any property. It's their grandfather property they sit on in Lagos State here. So when you see anybody supporting this government, that's what is affecting them. Anytime we bring rice down to this place, they came to offload. You see those ones lamenting. I just what I mean now. But when you see these guys talking in the streets, majority of them, they are feeding them. I have somebody in Maplewood Estate. I won't forbid in Maplewood Estate. I have somebody in Maplewood Estate who came from London, who said that his father holds 2 buildings, only 8 flats. And the father, I was asking the Democracy, I will measure area, Democracy Road in Maplewood Estate. Yeah. This guy came, the father died, and inherited the father's house. And this guy said that Buhari government is the best because it's collecting 1 million for each flat. It's collecting 8 million. He lived in his father's house at the main house at first time. Now it was not the guy now said because of things now go up, the guy now change. Now said the government is bad. Any one of them you see, they never suffer for 1 naira. They never
Continue, sir. Continue.
they never suffer for 1 naira. Like some of them, they use 50,000 naira, 10,000 to open market. And we grow it to 100 million, to 1 billion, to 500 billion, to 1 trillion, even to billions of naira. Now, if you come to that level, travel from nation to nation, you understand how you think. Your thinking will not be in this way. Because every destiny connected with the economy of its nation. I guess I mean now. If the economy of the nation is bad, the destiny of the nation is bad. You know what I mean now? But some people believe
So some people now say that no, they love it because they're their brother, they're their sister, their family is there. But it's affecting them. It's affecting them. Sorry. A bag of rice in Thailand is 500 naira of Nigeria money. 500 naira of Nigeria money. When you bring a bag of rice to Nigeria here, enter Cotonou there, they're going to collect 28,000 naira for your hand as a dealer. Costa will collect 28,000. Okay, how much will you sell it? You pay for loading, you pay for flooding, you bring it to Lagos, then you sell it. How much will you sell it? You pay for warehouse. Now, tell me, all these pains, as they are doing it now, all these guys supporting this wicked government is affecting them. Me and you know that if Obi become president, he's the best president. All of us know. Yeah, all of us know.
So would you say Obi
Yeah,
just completed election?
yeah.
Would you say he won the election?
Obi won the election.
That's what you're trying
Obi
to
won
say?
the election. Obi won the election, my brother. In Nairobi, Kenya. Nairobi, Kenya. You know, Nigeria here, they don't have a big board. They used to monitor Nigeria. The CCTV to monitor West Africa. In Nairobi, Kenya, you'll be watching Nigeria election. The way what they do in Fadeyi, what they do in Lumo Kushi in River State. Now. What they did in Sabogiri and Kano. All these things we're watching it over there. Now.
You were watching it in Kenya.
Yeah, watching it in Kenya.
You were not in Nigeria.
Not Nigeria.
When the election took place.
No, I was in Nigeria when the election took place.
Okay.
After 2 days, we traveled to Kenya.
Okay.
When I get to Kenya, I begin to watch it. Now. We're watching what happened in Nigeria, watching Kenya there. Nairobi, Kenya. What am I telling you, my brother? Everybody, every Africans, the leaders, the world leaders know that Obi won the election. They know that Atiku is second. Everybody knows that. But I am not against Atiku. I'm a PDP. I am not against Obi. Two of them are good in government. But everybody knows that if Obi be the president, Nigeria will not have this kind of song anymore. A governor that been a governor for 8 years without no salary. A governor that be a governor pay from 60 years upward salary in Anambra State. Who can do that? A governor that established business for the state. No, my dear brother, when you talk about Nigeria where we are here, there's a poverty here.
So what you're trying to tell us now is that Tinubu is not credible enough to have won that election.
Tinubu is not one. Nigeria's. Everybody knows that Tinubu cannot even handle it.
Cannot handle
He
it.
cannot handle it.
100 days in office. How would you rate him?
My dear brother, I'm a trader. They say they open border. Abi? We bring goods through border. Through that border. Through Yanadi local. Abi? We know how much you pay. Did they open the border? It's lies.
Are you faulting his administration or the then administration?
I am not fighting much in that because Lagos State level.
Just 100 days in office. That's what I'm asking.
No, it's
Are you faulting the APC administration generally or Tinubu's administration?
the Tinubu administration in federal government is bad.
Okay.
But in APC administration in Lagos State, it's okay. I am not against that.
At the federal,
At the federal, it's okay.
in Lagos,
It's okay. I just now. So, Tinubu himself, when he became governor of Lagos State for 1999, when he came to Lagos State here, he make his money from Lagos State. You can't compare him with those who has made money in business and come to rule. That's how I mean now. He can't handle it. The federal is not state. It was when he left Lagos State, here, some governor began to come up, e.g. Ambode. We know what he did. We know Sanwo-Olu again. Second to Sanwo-Olu, Amzad, we know what he did. That's what I mean now. All of us were watching. But when I'm talking about the Tinubu administration in federal is zero. He cannot handle the federal. Give it to those who can handle it.
Okay, now quickly let's move down to the NLC strike that is ongoing. The federal government has said this will only worsen the plight of Nigerians. Do you subscribe to that?
Brother, the federal government you're talking about, who are they? Political leaders. Are they not the one? They're all chiefs. The way they are sharing money, that's their okay. I am not against them. But the question is that whatever NLC wants to let them do, I am not against them.
You are in support of this strike.
If their strike, we get it right, fine. Only what in the judiciary should handle it right. Judiciary should handle it right because of riots. Because of riots. I've heard a lot of people from different places in the north.
The military has won.
The military has won.
Okay.
When it will start, military will not be able to stand it. When it will happen, military will not stand it. National Security Agency will not stand it. I have a family with a military. You will see military resign. Me and you know what is going on in Igbo land. When the military rises up against them, they started running away from them.
So what will be the implication if the People's choice is not announced tomorrow.
If people's choice is
When you
not,
look at what happened in
thank
Gabon,
you.
Niger, and other
If
African
people's choice
countries,
is not announced, the only thing military can do is for them to take over. If military refuses to take over, to take over, then they will not allow what to happen. That's all.
All right, thank you so much, Ken. I really appreciate you for coming on. David, what is the problem with you?
I won't talk now. They give people time too much. We plenty. You know, this was not there for this place. We plenty.
Why did you come late? People have been talking.
I know I have to come late because we have to do one of those things. Mr. Mike Adekule, my expectations tomorrow. My expectation tomorrow is that tomorrow, Nigerians are expecting from the judiciary. I know that the judiciary will still not meet up the expectation of Nigerians.
So you mean the judiciary will compromise?
That's
what you're telling us?
They've been compromised already now. Because if the judiciary is not compromised, Ahmed Lawan did not contest for Senate.
There will be a live telecast, you know that, David.
Forget live telecast. Okay, now, yesterday, the registrar of the Appeal Court have told workers not to come to work within the premises. Police will be stationed at that court premises. Now, the DSS is now saying they overheard that some persons want to cause havoc, anarchy in Nigeria. Who are those? Now, DSS, they know who will cause havoc. When bandits and the Boko Haram, they bomb, DSS know they undercover plots. Now where they all go give verdicts. Because now, even the verdict is that should be based on two things. Asiwaju certificates, and then also 25%. I know, as a person, I don't have hope in the Nigerian judiciary. I don't have hope because I know these guys will be compromised. These guys have been compromised. Mary orderly left the state of Nigeria yesterday when she made that utterances, when she made nonsense that she knows that Ashwadi will win again. Now people have now come to her. She has not left the shores of the country. For tomorrow, please, I want to appeal to those who will give verdict. You saw what happened at the election. That election was not free and fair. INEC did not transmit results. On that grounds alone, that election should be nullified. On that grounds alone, because if you voted in your polling unit, Mr. Mike, you need to be truthful to the people. Did INEC officials transmit results in your polling unit?
Can you continue what you're saying?
No, I'm asking you that. In your polling unit, was the result transmitted?
But for me,
Was it transmitted? What's to be the CA? What's to be the CA form? ECA form that compromised the weekend. ECA form that will compromise the APC member. See, tomorrow, that judgment will give hope to the life of Nigerians again.
Are you confident of your candidate?
He said what?
Are you confident of your candidate? You have that confidence?
He said
Candidate to win?
I have the confidence that my candidate will emerge if the judiciary is not being compromised. Because one, you cannot, if INEC cannot transmit, now what happened to the RF portal? What happened to the RF portal? Ask him. What happened to the RF portal? No, did he ask him? Did the INEC president?
That's why we expect the best judgment from the tribunal.
Ask him. Ask him. Mr. Pinakon. No, let him tell us. Ask him.
Justice that tomorrow.
Did INEC transmit result from Mr. Polling Unit?
They did not.
They did not.
That is INEC. Hey, that cannot make them to annoy you.
Why? INEC. No.
Do you support Iran?
I want. Let's see. Mr. Mike,
Can you allow him talk?
my stand is that election. If
the judiciary is being fair, that election need to be cancelled. Because that election, wait, let me speak. That election, we also was it fair?
So then the politics.
Wait, was it fair? Was it fair?
Do you know the content?
Was it fair?
You don't know anything. Can you come closer?
Was it
In the electoral act, it was stated there that the INEC may transmit the election result based on their own conviction. It was not stated that it must be transmitted electronically.
I disagree. Two days for the election. Atiku came here and said, election, sir, why do you think now, sir? Why do you think, sir? What did I tell us? Through the election, he said elections results will be transmitted electronically. No. That was what he said.
Constitution.
Hello, sir. You know what they did? That database now. What? That is stop working. Even before the time, in my street. Wait, let me speak, sir. APC member said, even work hand in hand with the what? Stamps and said, sir, now I have got to know that see that result won't be transmitted. Because INEC was working hand in hand with APC. INEC was working hand in hand with APC. Now, why was
INEC was working hand to hand with the APC. Why did Obi win in Lagos? How did Obi win in Lagos?
And it's not you guys should not be
even without you knowing this election, won't you know that with the overwhelming support of Obi in Lagos State, don't you think he will win the election in this Lagos State? He had numbers of people supporting him. Now, majority of the youth stood for Obi. Even the majority of it, it was not yourself. You saw it.
What did you say, sir?
I am a youth and I did not vote for Obi. Majority.
Millions that voted for Tinubu. Millions of you. There are also millions of you that voted for Atiku.
I said, majority of you can't see Lagos. Don't misquote me. Don't misquote me. I said, I am in Lagos because what? I know, sir. Before this election,
How many police?
Hello, sir.
How can it determine
Before the election.
majority? Did you go to many police?
Before the election. Hello, sir. Before the election.
You cannot assume me.
Hello, sir. Before the election, I kind of worked for a research company. Now, I went through this every looks and phonics of Lagos to collect data in this Lagos State. And then, majority of people I had to what interface there were youths. Majority of them, by that analysis, all wanted to be.
What was your sample size? What was your sample size? Tell me now your sample size. How many people did you interview?
I said I went to every look.
Let's say the truth.
You cannot say the number.
Nigeria needed changes. Many Nigeria needed change at times. They needed change. Not people that think that Tinubu. But we are telling you, presidential election.
Transmission of the election in
So much viewers, we really appreciate you for joining us on today's edition of this program. We expect the best judgment by the very, very good contribution from our reviewers this morning. We appreciate them. The viewers also, we love you all for supporting. We love you all for watching this program. To the CEO of Flip TV, Atiku, we also appreciate you for making sure this program goes on air every day. Behind the camera, I have David Daniels. That's the videographer, doing a great job on this platform. Michael Adekule is the anchor. On the screen, you have the social media handles displayed there. You can join me and follow me at Michael Timtayo Adekule on all handles, and on TikTok, Mike Flip TV. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow, the D-Day. Let's see what happens. Bye for now.